What is going on, guys? It's Ben here, bringing you another Clash Royale video. In today's video, I have a pretty awesome Pekka deck here. So this one, I have some changes from the last one that you saw. This one, I think, is way better, honestly. I have the Prince, and then I have the newly added Ice Wizard to this one. If you don't have the Princess, maybe swap her out with the Musketeer. If you don't have the Ice Wizard, I don't know, because Ice Wizard is probably one of the key portions of this deck, and then the Prince as well. So I'm going to get into some replays here, go over what the strategy actually all entails, and then I'm going to go over and do some live attacks. But alright, so and I'll go over the strategies with it. So for this Pekka deck, you have the Barbarians to counter like I don't know, other Pekkas, mini Pekkas, Princes, and all that, and then just maybe do some damage. And then you also have the Ice Wizard to slow down like aggressive pushes and everything like that, and then it can win trades because like it slows their attack speed as well when the Ice Wizard hits. So if it's like a Pekka on a Pekka and you have an Ice Wizard out, a lot of times you will win that. Right here you can see him doing an aggressive push here. I have my Ice Wizard up front there. He does have a hidden Tesla and he wastes a rocket right here. At that point I was like, is this guy probably has like some sort of either an Expo or a mortar deck, because you can usually gauge that. That's like a lot when a lot of people use rockets and then the Tesla and everything like that. But that's why I was being super aggressive here. I knew he maybe didn't have much to stop my Prince, so that's why I did the aggressive push on here. But that's like the huge key that makes this deck way better. So a lot of times when you drop your Pekka and drop something behind it, and then it forces them to like really focus that lane to get rid of that Pekka. And then what you can do on the opposite side is place a Prince, and then a lot of times it'll take down the towers just by himself, because he can actually take towers down by himself. Even with the changes where he is slower on his attack or his rush, like that'll be coming on the 23rd, it's still not going to make a huge difference because it doesn't do anything to his damage. If you guys didn't catch what I was saying, basically you drop your Pekka on one side. This is like the dumb version of it. Basically you drop your Pekka on one side, and then they'll have to counter that pretty much, because otherwise the Pekka is going to take the tower. And then later on, if you see like an opening, you can on the other side place your Prince, and since you invested a lot of stuff probably to slow down your Pekka, the Prince is just going to follow that up and have a wonderful time taking the tower by himself. Of course, it's a lot easier to do in double elixir, and you have to gauge what you think their elixir is at, because if you drop your Pekka on one side and your Prince on the other, and they have like full elixir, obviously they're going to be able to counter both of them. You got to keep in mind, check the elixir and everything like that. And right here he uses a rocket once again on my Pekka and my Prince, but I'm already a tower up. We completely destroyed when he had his mortar down before, and really I just have to kind of play defense here for the last 40 seconds, because with the mortar decks, when they fall behind, it's super hard for them to come back. But the mortar is getting some shots off on my knight there. My Princess is getting taken down by the other Princess, unfortunately, but I got my Prince incoming. He drops the hidden Tesla. That's okay. Our Prince is barreling through there, taking it down, and then I just arrow away that. So literally, since we took the tower earlier, there's not much he's gonna be able to do. There's no way he can deal 2,000 damage unless he just gets super lucky or something, or as I play dumb and don't counter it. So that was the first victory here. Just completely take him out with the mortar. So GG to that one. And this guy had a lot of trophies, so if you guys saw, I got quite a bit of trophies from that one. That wasn't a really good showing of like the actual how you push with the Pekka when it's incoming the lane. This guy is also, I think he's a level 11. Oh no, this is level 10. But I had a battle against a max level player, and we actually ended up drawing, which is fine because he had max level cards, and I'll take a draw any day instead of losing trophies. But right here, he's got the Ice Wizard with a huge push incoming here, and right now I'm like, okay, what do I do against this? I don't have my arrows up. A super hard push incoming. I'm like, I gotta drop my Barbarians. I really want to get rid of that Princess. So that did do a ton of damage to our tower, but I have a pretty nasty push on my own incoming. So just like, alright, I'll just counter push this back and hopefully deal some damages. And then we actually counter push that for the victory, or not for the victory, but better than he did, because we took his tower and we only lost, and our tower is still up with like 580 or 856 HP left, and my Prince is still running around. So I back it up with the Ice Wizard. I probably could have did that differently, but really this deck is just like you play defensively until you see an opening. Then you counter that, and then once you get a huge wave like incoming on their side, then you follow it up. Right here I'm sitting on 10 elixir. I don't know, I probably wasn't paying attention. A lot of times I actually do that where I'll just like look at something else quick. and not pay attention to my elixir. That is not what you want to do. If you're already fighting, you want to use that 10 elixir, or don't want to sit on 10 elixir, because otherwise it's just a waste. Right here, I have a Pekka on the right hand side. I already took his tower. And then on the left hand side I have the knight there. And he does drop a prince, so I was ready to combat that with my prince. Drop some goblins up in here, and his push is actually way better than mine, but I still have a Pekka going down the right hand side. And he does drop the goblins to slow it down. I do end up losing my tower, but that was inevitable, and what is he gonna stop my Pekka with, really? So as long as I stop this prince here, my Pekka is going to hopefully take down this tower, but he drops the Ice Wizard, and so it doesn't get the last shot. So that was unfortunate. And he still has his princess and an Ice Wizard coming down this right hand side. So at this point I was like, I have a huge advantage with his tower being super low. It's just, what am I gonna do to get up there, because he has a lot of annoying troops. He drops a prince right there. I'll drop my Pekka on the left hand side to stop this prince. And what I'm gonna do here is try and maybe bait that I'm gonna be going on the left hand side with my Pekka and follow that up with everything. Then on the right hand side, when I see an opening, just drop my prince on the right hand side and push for his tower. Because literally all my prince needs to do is get there, and then it's gonna hurt. But I actually dropped the princess here because I see the opening, it's wide open. He has to drop something to stop it. But I actually do drop a Pekka, and since I dropped my Pekka way in the back and we slowed him down and destroyed all his troops, it's like, what is he gonna do here? He's not gonna be able to stop a Pekka. He's not gonna be able to stop a Pekka on the left hand side. He's not gonna be able to push my tower. And then that's pretty much just like the victory right there. There's not much he could do. There's a couple seconds left, but he left it so he had to deal with 2 Pekkas, and you can't do that. Hit him with the good game. You're not seeing it in these replays though, where you push on the 1-9 side and then drop the other secondary side with the prince. I won't show you this other replay. This one was against the max level player. You can see his max cards: level 12, level 12, level 12, level 12, level 12, level 8. Level 8 epics, that's max, and then the level 10 for rares, that's max. And yeah, so we tied with him. Don't know exactly how that went down, but we'll get in some, maybe after this live battle I'll do it. But gotta keep in mind though, can't win every battle, so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we don't lose right here. Opening hand, there really isn't a bad opening hand with this deck, so we'll see how it goes though. But I have my prince up and ready. Since that he invested quite a bit of elixir on that barbarian hut, that's 7. We're gonna see what he can do against my prince here. He does drop the barbarians, okay. So we know he's got. It seems like this guy's probably gonna be running some spam decks here. I'm gonna slow down. I don't want these barbarians to hit my towers, so we'll take care of them. He probably has a goblin hut up in here too. Not a goblin hut. Yeah, the goblin hut. I can't really do anything right now. I'll just let my Ice Wizard do whatever he wants, because I don't want to over commit to a side. I'm going to get rid of this princess while I can. I'm actually going to drop my Pekka right now, just to slow down his push on this left hand side. Drop my princess. We know he has barbarians, and I don't really have a real wizard to take care of those. So we'll be dropping this. I'm gonna drop my own barbarians once we get to them, if my Pekka still has a decent amount of health, which it does. So we'll drop our own barbarians, see what he can do right now. Skeleton army, our princess is actually gonna take care of that, and our Ice Wizard. So he pretty much showed us his entire deck. He's got the huts, the princess, the barbarians, and then the skeleton army, which is kind of annoying. So I'm gonna get rid of all these, and hopefully my prince can get up there, and we should be able to get a hit on this tower. There we go. The princess is still going ham. I'm gonna have to drop some princesses here to get rid of this this minion horde here. Otherwise, we would not have a fun time. But we're in the double elixir now. So, you can see all. It's gonna suck because he has his how he has his elixir collector play. I just hit the king tower. Oh well. Uh oh. Oh, the princess OP. So he played a dumb move there. I dropped my princess down here, but the skeleton army literally just took down, or was taken down with one shot with my princess. The one that was on the right hand side, and I dropped the one on the left hand side just in case. So we just kind of have to play defense here for 10 seconds. He's not gonna be able to do anything. So that was dumbly played by me, but it was so clutch with that princess taking out that entire skeleton army. I don't know why he dropped it over there, to be honest. Maybe he wanted to take down the tower, but I had so many counters for it. So either way, it worked out for us. And I made some mistakes that game. I have this chest open too, by the way. I forgot about that. We'll start this one. We'll do one more attack here. I want to see if we can get another victory. Alright, so this is going to be a good match here. HKE Esports. How you doing? I'm going to move my phone, set that down right there. I'm going to wait to see what he drops. If he goes super aggressive, I'll drop the Pekka like up here. If he plays defensive like that, I'll drop my princess in the back. Because we can't, the Teslas are annoying. Those are the one things we can't really deal with. Because unless we somehow get a lot of things pushed on the side. So we're just kind of waiting it out. It looks like this guy is a Expo user, just by the way he is setting up. So I'm going to drop my prince up in here too. Freaking little troops. I hate these kind of decks, man. Guarantee this is an Expo user. Yep, there's the Expo. I don't really have much to counter this at this moment in time. Thank God this will be nerfed soon. I literally have nothing to counter this for right now. I just have to get my elixir back. It's unfortunate. But I'm just gonna wait till I get to my 10 elixir. That setup that Expo has right now will no longer be viable though in this next little update here. Thank goodness, because it is freaking annoying. And here comes another Expo, so I'm actually gonna drop my princess. Well, that's stupid. He's gonna drop some little troops here, I think. Try and get my Pekka up there. At least this Expo is in a defensive stance, so I don't have to worry about it hitting my tower. Oh man, this is why the Expo decks are so annoying to play against. Like, what do you do, man? This is not a counter Expo deck by any means. And how am I gonna break through this? I don't know. We'll find out. Because like he has all the little troops for it. And my Pekka is just gonna get dragged into the middle. I'm just gonna say it. I hate playing against these fucking decks, man. Excuse my language. They get one advantage on you. Oh well. It's alright. Can't win them all, like I stated. This guy did play it fairly well. We gotta give him that. It's just, look at all the goddamn buildings. How am I gonna get through that, man? Oh, GG, boy. Except for I want. Well, we'll hit him with the cry face, because either way, we couldn't withstand the Expo deck. But this deck is actually really well. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll show you my replays here. A lot of clan victories. Some defeats in there. That was when I was using a different one, I think. I don't even know. Did my game just crash? It's like laggy when I look at the activity log. Okay, there we go. Well, I don't know what happened, but sadly we didn't pull up the victory. It's still a very strong deck. I will definitely try and rise before the season ends. But either way, that's Wizard Pekka. If you're not playing Expo deck, it's really good. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you did, and don't forget to subscribe for more Clash Royale videos if you're not already. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Excuse me, and I'll see you guys later.